The United States has its first confirmed case of Ebola.
Within a week, confidence surrounding America's capability to prevent an Ebola outbreak has been compromised.
A new case of Ebola.
On day one, there were 2 people, and then 4, and then 16. In 3 months, it's 1 billion. That's where we're headed.
Town is being quarantined.
We got 19 dead. You got 100 more infected. It's spreading like a brush fire.
What are you talking about?
The most optimistic projection for the spread of the virus is this: 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours.
Ebola? Who cares? It only has a fatality rate of 68% with over 14,000 people infected. Don't worry about it. The government will take care of you. Besides, it's over in Africa and it's not like there are any planes or anything out there. Maybe Simba. Even if the disease made it to our borders, the strict American Border Patrol will stop it dead in its tracks. President Obama himself has increased screening in 5 American airports alone in the search for the deadly pathogen. Using an advanced gadget known as a thermometer, security will ever so carefully look for symptomatic passengers once they arrive at an American airport. It takes just 21 days to show symptoms, giving national security a very large head start. The president has also decided to send a legion of troops to West Africa in the hopes to bring justice to ISIS. I mean Ebola. The CDC claims they are taking the proper precautions to prevent contaminations.
Agree that the chances of an Ebola outbreak here in the United States are extremely low.
Thomas Eric Duncan died today in a Dallas hospital, the first death from Ebola in the United States.
That same hospital sent Thomas Duncan home with antibiotics on September 26th after he initially sought treatment and told a nurse he had recently visited West Africa.
I have no doubt that we will control this importation or this case of Ebola so that it does not spread widely in this country.
Inside this ambulance rushing to Bellevue Hospital tonight, 33-year-old Craig Spencer, a Doctors Without Borders physician suffering from a fever and gastrointestinal symptoms, a confirmed case of Ebola right in the heart of New York City.
The big story out of Burbank, California, a man has sneezed. This footage was shot just moments ago. The CDC isn't delaying this time. They've learned from their mistakes and are already responding.
In other words, everybody go nuts. Here comes Ebola from ISIS, and they're going to somehow get it, and then they're going to get on mass transit, and they're coming. So it's an Ebola ISIS super package, okay? If you thought Ebola was bad or ISIS was bad, wait till you see Ebola ISIS.
Great Scott, Ebola is in America. First Dallas, now New York. It's insanity. This is impossible. The government would never lie to the great American public. I proposed a straightforward, logical solution to the problem. We should quarantine Texas and New York City. Yes, it may cause a few problems, but look at the situation in its entirety. Ebola is an extremely potent disease. If we wait until it becomes a national problem, it may be too little too late. A statewide border can prevent the infected before they can even reach a populated region. The smaller the outbreak, the smaller the problem. It's simple logic. With the state secured, scientists will have enough time to develop and test a vaccine and in turn save the American race. This is Bill O'Reilly reporting out.
Ebola! Ebola!
1 F-bards, and believe me, you'll be seeing plenty of them. Bart, would you like to read a book? No. Would you like to color something? I did.